Have you ever wondered why some people hardly ever get sick? Even during a flu epidemic, they seem to be the survivors. Simply put, their resistance to falling ill, often referred to as immunity, is relatively stronger. What exactly is immunity? How can we enhance our immunity to always stay healthy? Welcome to PapTips, and today we'll try to answer these questions. First, we'll briefly understand the immune system and how it keeps us healthy. Then, we'll list some common causes that lead to weakened immunity. Finally, as per our tradition, we'll provide 5 tips to boost your immunity. Let's get started. If we consider the human body as a city, the various systems within it act like departments maintaining the city's operations. For instance, the nervous system handles communication. The circulatory system manages transport and logistics. And then, the immune system is like the city's security and defense department, protecting the citizens from harm. The immune system is one of the most crucial defense mechanisms of the body. Its primary job is to identify and eliminate targets harmful to our body. We refer to them as pathogens. Common pathogens include external invaders like viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites, and internal mutants, such as cancer cells. This complex system, composed of various proteins, cells, tissues, and organs, interacts with each other to form a fine dynamic protective network. The immune system operates in 2 main ways: innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity is the inborn immune capability we have, the first line of defense against pathogens. When pathogens attempt to enter the body through the surface, they encounter the first barrier, the skin. The outer layer of the skin, composed of tightly packed dead cells, forms an almost impermeable physical barrier. At the same time, the acidic environment on the skin's surface also inhibits pathogens. Another entry route for pathogens from the body's surface is through the mucous membranes. Mucous membranes are found in many parts of our body, like the surface of the mouth, nose, and respiratory tract, always covered with a layer of mucus, which is the nemesis for most bacteria and viruses. Thus, the skin and mucous membranes block most pathogenic attacks at the first checkpoint. When some pathogens breach the skin and mucous membranes and enter the body, they are met by phagocytic cells, such as macrophages and neutrophils. The immune defense battle is then ignited around the area of invasion, like near a wound. These immune cells can quickly identify and engulf invading bacteria, while releasing cytokines, triggering an inflammatory response. Inflammation causes blood vessels to expand and increase permeability, allowing more immune cells to quickly gather at the site of invasion, accelerating the clearing of invaders. Additionally, the complement system in the blood is also activated to help mark bacteria, promoting their phagocytosis. These efficient innate immune responses form an effective initial defense, preventing further spread and infection of the pathogen. When the innate immune system cannot effectively clear the invaders, the adaptive immune system intervenes, providing more targeted and lethal defense capabilities. Simply put, innate immunity is a regular immune response with killing effects on many pathogens, while adaptive immunity is more specific, having a stronger killing effect on a particular pathogen. The adaptive immune process begins with antigen-presenting cells, such as dendritic cells, capturing and processing the antigens of invaders, presenting them to the T cells of the adaptive immune system. Once activated, T cells differentiate into helper T cells and cytotoxic T cells. The former assists in activating B cells and other T cells, while the latter directly attacks and kills infected cells. Meanwhile, activated B cells differentiate into plasma cells, producing a large number of antibodies against specific antigens. These antibodies can neutralize pathogens, promote their phagocytosis, or activate the complement system to destroy the pathogens. This highly specific immune response not only effectively clears the current infection but also provides long-term immune memory through the formation of memory B cells and T cells to respond more quickly and powerfully to future invasions by the same pathogen. When an infection occurs, if our body already has memory B cells and T cells for a specific antigen, sometimes we simply say the body has antibodies, then the adaptive immune will be quickly activated, and the invaders will be rapidly eliminated. Let's look at these 2 immune processes through a more specific example. When we accidentally scratch our skin, pathogens will enter through the wound. At this time, our innate immune system will immediately start. Macrophages near the wound quickly engulf the incoming bacteria and release chemicals, causing a mild inflammatory response, which helps attract more immune cells to the wound site. At this stage, you might notice slight redness and swelling around the wound, a sign that the innate immune system is working. A few days later, if the wound infection has not been completely cleared, our body's adaptive immune system will start to intervene. By this time, dendritic cells have already captured the bacteria's antigens from the wound and transported them to the lymph nodes, presenting them to T cells and B cells. These cells are activated and begin to respond to this specific pathogen. B cells start to produce antibodies against the specific antigens, which can be understood as the characteristics of the pathogen. These antibodies help identify and eliminate pathogens, while also marking the antigens, facilitating other immune cells to quickly recognize and attack pathogens. As the adaptive immune response unfolds, you may find the wound beginning to heal and the inflammation subsiding, indicating that the infection is being cleared. What are the characteristics of people with strong immunity? People with strong immunity usually show better overall health conditions. When facing common pathogens, such as cold or flu viruses, they are either less likely to be infected or recover quickly and effectively even if infected. Even when they are sick, they tend to have a short duration of illness and milder symptoms. Their wounds heal faster and are less likely to get infected. Additionally, people with strong immunity generally respond well to vaccines, effectively producing long-term immune protection. In daily life, these people typically appear energetic, emotionally stable, and are less troubled by chronic inflammatory diseases. These traits show the strength and effectiveness of their immune systems. The differences in individual immunity are mainly influenced by genetic factors. Lifestyle, nutritional status, environmental exposure, psychological health, and overall health conditions. Genetic factors determine the basic structure and function of each person's immune system, meaning some people are born with stronger immune responses. Lifestyle factors, such as sleep quality, physical activity, and smoking and drinking habits, directly affect the efficiency of the immune system. Nutrition also plays a key role, and balanced and rich nutrition supports the normal operation of the immune system. Environmental exposure, including exposure to pathogens and microbes during the body's development process, also affects the development and maturity of the immune system. Additionally, long-term psychological stress and chronic health issues, such as diabetes or obesity, can weaken the immune system. Therefore, the strength of immunity is the result of the interaction of various factors, and understanding these factors can help us take measures to strengthen our own immunity. So how can we have better immunity? PapTips gives you the following 5 tips. Tip 1. Balanced diet. A balanced diet is essential for maintaining and enhancing immunity. Balancing the intake of various nutrients, including essential vitamins, minerals, proteins, and quality fats, helps support the normal function of the immune system. For example, vitamins C and E have antioxidant effects, which can protect immune cells from free radical damage. Vitamins D and zinc are essential for the development and function of immune cells, especially during childhood. They should be supplemented. Proteins are not only the basic components of immune cells but also participate in the signal transmission of immune responses. A balanced diet not only provides the basic nutrition required by the immune system but also promotes overall health, thereby helping the body more effectively resist infection and disease. Tip 2. Sufficient sleep. Sleep is the process of body repair and recovery, which is essential for the normal function and efficiency of the immune system. Good sleep helps regulate immune responses and enhance the activity of T cells, which are essential for recognizing and eliminating infected cells. Lack of sleep or poor sleep quality can lead to inflammation and decreased immune function, weakening the body's resistance to infection. Therefore, ensuring sufficient, high-quality sleep every night not only helps with daily physical and mental health but is also one of the key factors in maintaining a robust immune system. Tip 3. Get vaccinated. Everyone may have different views on vaccination, but it is undeniable that vaccination has a significant impact on improving immunity against pathogens. The working principle of vaccines is to mimic the infection process of specific pathogens, stimulating the body's immune response without causing the disease itself. This process allows the immune system to learn and remember how to recognize and fight these pathogens. That is, the body has memory T cells and memory B cells required for adaptive immunity. If real pathogens are encountered in the future, adaptive immunity will directly intervene, activate the corresponding memory T cells and B cells, quickly eliminate pathogens, not giving them a chance to divide and reproduce. And basically no inflammation and other physical discomfort reactions will occur. Therefore, vaccines are one of the most effective means of preventing infectious diseases in modern medicine. By training the immune system in advance to improve immunity against specific pathogens. Tip 4. Moderate exercise. Moderate exercise has a positive impact on enhancing immunity. Regular moderate intensity exercise, such as brisk walking, swimming, or cycling, can increase the metabolism rate of white blood cells and antibodies. These cells and molecules are key components of the immune system, responsible for identifying and attacking pathogens. Exercise can also reduce the level of stress hormones, thereby reducing the inhibition of the immune system. In addition, exercise can promote blood circulation, helping immune system cells to move more effectively within the body and participate in immune surveillance, so as to quickly identify and respond to any potential health threats. However, excessive intense exercise may temporarily weaken the immune system, so it is key to maintain moderate and balanced exercise. Tip 5. Relieve stress. Long-term or high-intensity stress has a negative impact on immunity. Stress activates the body's stress response, leading to increased levels of cortisol and other stress hormones. These hormones are helpful in coping with stressful situations in the short term. But long-term high levels of cortisol can inhibit the immune system, reduce the number and effectiveness of white blood cells, and weaken the body's resistance to infection. In addition, stress can also lead to increased inflammation levels, affecting the regulatory function of the immune system. Long-term psychological stress is also associated with various health problems, including cardiovascular diseases, obesity, and depression, all of which can further weaken the immune system. Therefore, effective stress management, such as meditation, deep breathing, yoga, meaningful social interaction, or professional psychological counseling, is essential for maintaining a healthy immune system. That's all for this video. Of course, there are other ways to improve immunity, and we welcome you to share them with us in the comments section. If you find the video helpful, please like and follow our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.